Hello, beauties, friends, lovers of beauty. Um, we're going to try this again. This is your on demand natural makeup, basic eye looks for your skin tone with Mira. I'm going to start with trying to share the video I wanted to share with you before, and we'll see if we have any technical issues. So, take two. All right, so we're going to start out today. This is designed to be part of On Demand Beauty, which we have done on demand skincare classes in the month of June. And this is designed to help you be able to get a new look no matter if you can meet up with your beauty consultant or not. So let's
Hi
take it away,
everyone.
Luis.
The Mary Kay Perfect Palette is one of my favorite tools for organizing makeup. So I'm going to let you in on what I love about it and how you can fill yours with one of my one palette looks. This sleek palette is the perfect size for your handbag and it's a real space saver when you're traveling. It also has a large mirror so you can do touch-ups anywhere, anytime. There are a lot of ways you can fill your palette, but I'm going to walk you through three one palette looks for ivory, beige, and bronze skin tones. Each palette features 6 Mary Kay Chroma Fusion products, 1 contour, 1 blush, 1 highlighter, and 3 eyeshadows. For women with light ivory skin tones, I chose latte and glazed for your contour and highlighter because those are the shades I helped Mary Kay create for ivory to beige skin tones. For the rest of the palette, I wanted you to have a combination of matte and shimmer shades like Blossom and Crystalline to make the look fresher and more modern. You can't go wrong with these shades. Now, for medium beige skin tones, Latte is still the best contour shade, but you can use glaze highlighter if your skin is lighter, or Honey Glow if you're deeper beige in skin tone. I chose Rosy Nude Blush because it's a matte shade that creates a really pretty contrast with the highlighter. And these eyeshadows are perfect from going from a daytime look to a smokier, sultrier look. You can even add eyeliner for extra drama. Now, women with deeper bronze skin tones will also love Honey Glow for highlighting. And like Latte, the Cocoa Contouring Powder is a beautiful matte shade with a little bit of a gray tone to it, so that it looks more like a natural shadow than a warmer shade would. The shades in this palette enhance bronze skin's natural radiance and act as a basic look that can be dressed up by adding the little bling that a metallic eyeshadow like Shiny Penny can bring to the eyes. Now, there are a lot of gorgeous skin tones that range from extremely fair to deep ebony. So, while these 3 palettes are a great starting point, your Mary Kay independent beauty consultant can help you customize these looks based on what looks the best for your specific skin tone. She's also a great resource for skincare tips, application tools, and private makeup tutorials. Just think of her as your beauty BFF. Visit marykay.com today to connect with your personal beauty advisor and start filling your Mary Kay Perfect palette.
Woohoo! All right. Well, thank you, Louise, for that. Wonderful treat. Mary Kay has its own YouTube channel that has all kinds of product launches and information that you as a customer can be privy to. Your consultant might be posting from it. Oh my gosh, and we're being treated to another one that I didn't want. Okay, whew. Technology today. What in the world? All right, so I have on basic makeup because I did have to go and get my nails did this morning. So I had on CC cream that I've touched up with a little bit of foundation, and I have on mascara, my eyebrows, and a little bit of lips, and I had some bronzer on earlier. But I'm going to demonstrate for you the palette for beige skin tone because right now I'm beige. And let me tell you, that is a proud, proud moment. I am going to try and pull up some pictures here. So bear with me for a minute as I try to multimedia my technology. You know, it is always a little special. So where are my pictures at? Got our on-demand color party. One of the things that you can do to play along with me at home is to go to either my website if you're my customer or your Mary Kay Consultants website and grab the Mirror Me app. And on that Mirror Me app, let's see if I can get to my pictures. Where are my pictures? I've got some pictures to share with you. We'll do it as a slideshow. Okay, slideshow. All right, come on. Let's just do it. So you can go on and virtually try on colors. Hopefully you can see this. You can try on different Mary Kay looks. So you can see that it has applied the makeup as like a Snapchat filter over my face. And that's kind of a fun little thing. So you can play along with the look. You can also create your entire look and it will populate a shopping bag, which will go straight to your consultant's website. So this is a great way for you to try out any of the trend looks. When you get your catalog from your consultant and you see all the trend looks, you can go straight to her website and try it on yourself and get a reasonable facsimile of how it's going to look. Then you can get together with her for a chance to try it in person. And instead of doing the try in person appointment and then scheduling a party or a makeover, you can just do that virtually and go ahead and book your party and have your friends come and try and play with you too live and be able to earn hostess rewards. And you'll talk to your consultant about what your hostess rewards are. Now I'm going to get this share screen up again because I forgot about the next picture that I want to show you, which is, there's a couple of pictures. We're going to do a little eye tutorial. I have an eye tutorial page for you to use if you're following along with me. That one's not the best one. Okay, it should be in here. No, it's not in here. Okay, so we don't have the best resolution one here right now, but I'll have that posted. I'm going to try the album again. I've put it in a couple of different ways. We'll do it like this so that you can see me and the screen share. Maybe we'll move over. So one of the things that your beauty consultant has for you to use is this eye look page that has different ways to paint your eyes based on your eye shape. Now, I'm going to probably do a little combo of the deep set and hooded eye, and I kind of borrow from all of the styles, but basically I'm going to keep, my eyes are close together and they're hooded, meaning that, or hooded or deep set, depending on who you ask, meaning that my brows stick out farther than my lashes do naturally. So I want to make my eyes look as open as possible. I want to use the light colors where I want them to appear wider and larger to bring it out. You'll be able to tell what I'm doing when we get there. I had a better quality of this picture in this album and I can't seem to find it right now. So we're just gonna go with this. You get to just watch me paint my face now. So make sure if you're watching this live, and there's not many of you who are, but make sure to leave a comment if you have a question or you want to do a shout out about your favorite product. Feel free to do that. So like I said, I'm working with the palette for beige skin, and I'm going to start with my tools. Now, Mary Kay, you can get brushes anywhere, and I know a lot of people have spent a lot of money on brushes, and that is just wonderful. We have in our line really nice, high quality brushes that are created from a special kind of synthetic, and this is the basic brush set right here. It's a 5-piece brush set for $55. And they are designed, there goes my cough drop. They're designed to work with creams, liquids, and powders. So they're very versatile, very multifunctional. The ones I have today, I believe these are all the ones that come in the kit. This might be the new blending brush instead, but they're all about between $14 and $16 to get on their own. So you can buy a basic set and you can add to it. And they also, all of the products like this have a 3-year shelf life guarantee from Mary Kay. So if you buy them and they fall apart anytime in the next 3 years, your consultant can replace them for you at no charge to her or you. So wonderful, so fun. All right, so we're gonna start with Biscotti, which is color number 1 for this palette, and it's backwards when I do it in Stream Share. So we're gonna use, I'm gonna have my mirror here, my trusty mirror, otherwise you'll see me poke myself in the face about 6 times. Now I'm gonna keep everything light right in this area. And I'd have to look again on my screen share. We'll look again after I'm done painting and we'll see which way I ended up doing it. I usually do deep set, close set technique on myself. As you get better at this, as you practice, you'll know what you need to do that's different even than what you've been taught, because every face is different. So I'm also going up. Oh, something is happening. Oh, technology is so fun today. Okay, so I went up underneath my brow. So I took Biscotti and I went right in here. I went right up underneath my brows. Now I'm going to use my angled brush. So I use my all over eyeshadow brush. I'm going to use my angled brush and I'm going to dip it in Cinnabar, which is shade number 2 for the beige palette. And I'm going to start it, the good rule of thumb is if you don't know where to start it, even out with your eyebrow and your eyelash line. I'm going to do here. And I'm actually going to put my crease color up well above where my natural crease is, because if I put it in my natural crease, it's going to actually close my eye. So what I'm liking about this palette for beige is that even though it's a neutral one, it's a darker neutral one. And that's because beige is quite a range. I'm definitely, even though I've got a good suntan still, it's fading because it's been hot and smoky here in Boise. So I haven't been out as much as I was when we were living in Hawaii that last month. So I know that Hawaii has its share of problems, but it's not forest fires in July. So, you know, the grass is always greener, right? I'm sure they're having monsoons and all kinds of crazy stuff, which is what they do in July. So I'm going to blend just a little bit with my blending brush. This brush is new to our line. It's quickly becoming one of my favorites, and you can see why. I was able to blend that down quite a bit. So I've got my lightest color here and here. I've got my mid-tone color right here. I'm running it in there. And then I'm going to also use, do I have another brush? No, I don't have any more brushes. So I'm going to reuse this angle brush to apply my accent color along my lash line and a little bit onto my natural crease. And that's where we're going to get crazy with our blending, because it is important. I think what's frustrating when you're first learning to do makeup is that you want it to go on in less than 2 minutes, but you want it to look like it took you a lot longer than that. So when in doubt, blend it out. And you always have to go back over and get the shading just right, especially if you want like deep textural, work with deeper textural colors. Otherwise you get stuck in sort of a rage of beige and pinks and like light purples that feel safe, but are just blah boring. And that's the number one thing I hear women complain about when I meet them socially, and they say, "Oh, your eye makeup, it must have taken you 3 hours." And I'm like, it took me about 3 minutes, because I know what I'm doing, because you practice and practice and practice. Okay, so I added a little bit more light, and then we're going to blend everything. I'm going to go crazy with the blending, because that's where you want it to match up so you don't get too many sharp lines. I know cut crease was all the rage. And, you know, that's cute and stuff like that. But some of us don't have 20 minutes for our eyeshadow. Okay. So I'm making kind of a mess here, and I think that's a good thing for you to see me making a mess, because you need to know it happens to everyone. That's why God invented Q-tips and makeup remover, which, as I'm thinking about it, I meant to put one in here. I haven't done it. All right, so we're gonna blend and blend and blend and blend and blend, and we're gonna keep blending until I've got it exactly the way I want it. And it's like salt to taste. What does that mean? We don't know. Salt to the taste that you have for your food. And I think I've just about got it. By Jove, she's got it. So, I'm going to pop just a little bit of this medium color, sort of in the triangle where they're all blending together. And I'm going to blend and blend and blend and blend and blend. Okay, now I'm going to clean up underneath my eyes. Now, I'm not going to talk a lot about contouring or anything like that, because I have a video that covers that in this series. But this is your basic eye look for beige skin tone. And I also talk about, there'll be a video that you'll use to follow this that'll talk about all of the different products that we have available: brows, mascara, liner, the whole nine. I'm not going to put a liner on for you today because we're going basic look. Now, one of the tricky things you do need to do is to look at yourself sort of from the side. All right. Well, then you still have to have your mirror because the computer camera is a little crazy. You want to look at yourself way from the side to make sure that you don't have a line, particularly on your non-dominant hand side, because that can be tricky. I am a natural I'm a right-hander. I've become a right-hander, but I'm naturally ambidextrous. Okay, so very quickly, I'll finish up the look with a teeny tiny bit of this Rosy Glow Cheek. And I need my mirror again. Oh boy. And we'll do a little highlighter. We'll just do a little. And the highlighter goes on the apples of your cheek. And people ask me all the time, they're like, blush and highlighter? And I'm like, yes. Because they're going to mix together to create all of the gorgeous, gorgeous things that you want in your skin. And then I'll freshen up my contour just a tiny bit. And that is all for your basic eye look today with Mary Kay with Mira. So have a great one. I can't wait to see what you think of the rest of the videos, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.